Hello, my name is Sean Peekycoot, and I am a recovering alcoholic. This is my first time ever talking about myself, I guess, and my experiences growing up, and where I've came from. Uh, I'm from Matakakoop First Nation. I was born in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. My mother is deceased Christy Peekycoot, and my father is, I still don't know really who my father is. I've There's many theories out there who my dad is, but I honestly don't know, and I don't think I ever will know. But my mom passed away when I was 2 years old, and my grandma Flora Edith Peekycoot. Edith Peekycoot raised me from when I was a baby, and I lived with her my whole life. She raised me till I was 16 years old, and I was with her till I was 16. She taught me lots. She taught me. She taught me to love everyone, respect everyone. She always told me even love your enemies. She taught me a lot. And she passed away when I was 16 years old. And then right from 16 years old, I was pretty much on my own. On my own till, well, been on my own since, I guess, might as well say. And I started drinking not long after my grandma passed away. And after my grandma passed away, I was in so many different homes, so many different families took me in. And I was lucky that they were all good families, and they looked after me as much as they could, I guess. See, I stayed with I stayed with my sister Marilyn. My auntie Opal looked after me for a while. Mm, Darlene Little, their family. Um, Aaron Samantha Musaskepo, Leon Shimona Musaskepo. There's so many good-hearted families out there that looked after me, took me into their home. But yeah, I struggled with alcohol from right from after my grandma passed away, and I'm 37 now. Took me a while. Took me a while to figure out that it's no good. It's nothing but destruction in your life. Been I've done a lot of stuff I regret growing up. There's lots stuff I don't even want to talk about. Uh, where else? What else could I say? It's just it was hard. It was hard growing up. not knowing where you're gonna be. I mean, like sometimes I was homeless for a while too, as well. I didn't know where to go. I had nowhere to go. I think I was maybe 17, 18 at the time. But yeah, it's hard not knowing what you're gonna do. Well, I mean, like I wandered around for a long time trying to find somewhere to call home, I guess. And it's just hard to talk about, I guess. That's why I never really talked to anyone about it. But let's see. Some water. Drinking. I don't know. If any of you guys know me, man, I used to drink so much. It was crazy, and I did a lot of stupid stuff while I was drunk, and nothing to be proud of. But anyways, let's fast forward to maybe a couple years ago. No. Let's go to when we got Noah, my son. No, let's go back. Let's go back to when I met Cynthia. Cynthia, when I first met her, like we were drinking. Yeah, that's how I met her. But I was drinking a lot at the time, and Cynthia was one of the ones that helped me slow down my drinking at first. But we drank, but I didn't drink as much. And was that 2015? 2015, is that 2015? 2016? 2015. We got our son Noah, and he changed our lives. He changed our lives right from when we first got him. We adopted my son. I always wanted to be a father. I guess not knowing who my father was, but I knew I was gonna be a good father. But when we got my son, I quit drinking. I quit drinking for about 8 months or whatever. Stopped smoking, stopped doing everything. And then we were doing good. Cynthia was working, I was working. And then we started drinking again. And then off and on. We were drinking for a while, quit, drink, quit. But my son really changed, our son really changed our lives for the better. There's so much, he brought so much joy and so much love into our lives. And I just wanted to be a better father. So, fast forward to, I guess, a little over a year ago is when I quit. Well, actually, I quit before that. I quit 5 months. Was that a little over a year ago now? But then my brother, Lyndon Star Blanket. Well, first there was Logan, passed away. He was a good friend. And then Lyndon, not long after that, passed away. Lyndon was at our house before he went into the hospital. And that got to me. I felt like like it was my fault that my bro passed away. Like, what if I didn't? I got him to come visit. I got him to come visit us. And we had a drink. That's when I fell off. That's when I fell off the wagon again. It was when Lyndon came to visit. He was in good shape when I brought him. And I took him to walk-in clinic. I took him to get him checked up, and the doctor just sent him on his way, I guess. And that day, he went into the hospital. We left. We come back, and the ambulance was there. Last thing I remember Lyndon telling me was he was scared. He was scared. I was scared. And that was the last time I talked to him. He was going into the back of the ambulance. That alcohol is no good. It destroys everything. Then not long after that, I kept drinking. I drank some more, and I had my life-changing experience, I'd say. I went out drinking my bro. I was starting to like black out. Like I couldn't handle my liquor anymore because I'm diabetic too as well. So that's one of the factors, and plus my alcohol tolerance went way down. So, but I drank with my bro, and then I took off, and I don't remember. But I remember being in my garage. Got a garage. That was one thing when we got our house we're staying in now, is I was scared that maybe one day I'll go park in the garage and fall asleep in there with the vehicle running or something. And it happened. It happened. But lucky for me, I left the garage door open, say about this much maybe, and the front door to go to the house was open. But that scared the shit out of me. Like, I woke up and the vehicle was off. My wife Cynthia come out and shut the vehicle off. I don't know how long I was sleeping. how long I was passed out there. But I mean, I woke up and I was still drunk. I didn't care when I woke up because you know when you're drunk, you don't really care about anything. But I started sobering up that day, and it just hit me. It hit me hard. Like I mean, I started crying, and the thing that really hit me hard was I almost left my son and my wife because of drinking. And I don't want my son to grow up without a father like I did. And I didn't want to leave my wife either. This was October 10th, 2020, that this happened. But I just, yeah, scared me. Scared me I was gonna leave my son like that. Like I said before, I wanted to be a father. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I've been a little over 400 days sober now. It's the longest I've ever been sober since I started drinking. But now, oh yeah, and we started our own business. Nail Hustle Clothing. It's one of the things that really helps me keep busy, I guess. That's one of the things that makes you go to drinking is boredom. You got to keep your mind occupied, thinking and doing something all the time. If you're having troubles, and that's what it is. I always said, idle hands is the devil's playground. So keep your hands busy, your mind busy. Pick up a hobby, job, something that you like doing, and run with that. What else can I say? I just hope that this helps just even one person out there to put that bottle down, put those drugs down, whatever you're doing. Because you know, it hurts me to see how our reserve is right now. It's one of the reasons why I don't live there right now. It's I don't want to say it's bad, it just makes me sad to see all my bros going down these roads that they're taking. I mean, I grew up with a lot of them, and I just hope that one day that they can turn their lives around. There's a lot more out there than drugs and alcohol. I mean, it might not sound like a fun life to live without, like, going out and partying or whatever, you know. But honestly, it's a better life. helps with your health, your spirit, your mind, your body. Yeah, I've been thinking of what to say on this video for 4 or 5 days now, but I just want to thank you, Jody, Albert, for wanting to hear my story, I guess, and I'm glad to share. Love you all. And remember, what was it? Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. You gotta have friends that'll lift you up, that'll have the same goals as you. That's how you succeed in life. I'm not saying ditch all your friends, but try to get friends that'll encourage you and raise you up and not bring you down. Not bring you down to that alcohol or drugs. And stay away from gangs. No good. Bye.